We are live.
Hello.
I'm feeling appropriate. Hello, if anybody has joined us. I don't think so yet. We've got two viewers. Hello, welcome. We are the Satin Dolls. Martin, hello. We are the Satin Dolls. We are here to have a little pajama party this evening. We hope you're in your pajamas. Send us a picture of you in the comments in your pajamas. We'd love to see it. We are Satin Dolls with a Z. My name is Satin Doll Bella, and I am from Folkestone in England.
Don't be late. Hi, I am Lena, and I'm from Yorkshire in England.
Hi, I'm Gia. I am in Los Angeles.
I'm Fiona, and I'm also in Los Angeles.
Hi, I'm Poppy, and I'm from Derby in the UK.
Woo! Hi, I'm Cicely, and I'm also from Kent in the UK.
Woo! Welcome, everyone. Girls, we've got so many people joining. We've got Claire. Hello, Claire. Everyone, give her a wave. We've got Iris has tuned in. Eugene, hello. Lorraine. And, of course, our Satin Doll mum says, oh, my God, so cute. You some 1950s songs and have a bit of a party this evening. So I think we should go straight in and sing a song. So I think we're going to start with wonderful Satin Doll Cicely. Cicely, feel free to tell us what you've been up to today as well, and a little bit about your song before you start.
Okay. Well, today I have been, I did my own little live stream earlier, just more for people in care homes and residential homes to give them a bit of entertainment. Just live streaming, didn't go anywhere near, but yeah, so I've decided to sing an Alma Cogan song. I love her voice. I think she's amazing. I love this song. This is called Dreamboat. Woo! You dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat, the kisses you gave me set my dreams afloat. I would sail the 7 seas for you, even if you told me to go and paddle my own canoe. Sincerely, I want you so dearly, I'd follow you, darling, to any shore. You dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat, say that you'll be mine forevermore. You dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat, the kisses you gave me set my dreams afloat. I would sail the 7 seas for you, even if you told me to go and paddle my own canoe. Sincerely, I love you so dearly, I'd follow you, darling, to any shore. You dreamboat, you lovable dreamboat, say that you'll be mine forevermore.
Woo! Hello, everyone watching. Let's get this background party music back on. So we have got Cicely. Well done. Sarah says, Cicely, your voice is amazing.
Oh, she's so cute.
And Sarah says, you are different, Sarah. You all look adorable. Sally says, aloha. Everyone, aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha. Sally also says, can we sing together in harmony? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, there's a bit of a lag going on. Tony says, evening, ladies. You're all looking stunning. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Cicely, can you tell us a little bit about what we've been doing as the Satin Dolls to keep everyone entertained? Have we got like stuff that they can watch?
Yes, they most definitely have got stuff we can watch. So we've been so busy. We've been live streaming basically since we've gone into lockdown, gone into quarantine. So catch a live stream every day. But equally, the most important thing, we have been doing our stay safe at home videos. You are much safer at home. Each doll and each division, we've had loads of us come together, record our own separate videos and put it all together into a big mashup of We'll Meet Again. And then that was for the singers in particular. And then we've had the singers and the dancers do Accentuate the Positive last week, which was fabulous. It was great to see our tappers out there, and it's a very uplifting song, as is We'll Meet Again. So go and check that out on our YouTube channel. That is Satin Dolls with a Z.
Thank you. So we've got another aloha. We've got someone watching from Scotland, someone watching from Ireland, and someone watching from Northern California, enjoying it very much. Amazing. And yes, everyone, feel free to send in your questions. If you've got a question for any doll in particular, if there's anything you'd like to know about us within reason, we'll be happy to answer it. So moving on to lovely Satin Doll Lena, who is this side. Lena, tell us a bit about where you are, what you're doing in isolation, and what you're going to sing for us.
So I'm home in Yorkshire with my lovely parents, and I have just been enjoying eating lots of delicious food, and we're in the quarantine in the UK. You're allowed to go outside for 1 hour for exercise. So we've been going on nice country walks through the countryside, right near where we live. So we have and yeah, I've just been entering with doing all the Satin Dolls live streaming, and today it's my mum's birthday, and I made her a cake. But it just made me think the Satin Dolls are doing live stream baking every Thursday, I think it is, with Olivia. So, I mean, I'm not as good a baker as her, but I was pretty happy with this cake and how it came out. But I am going to sing Connie Francis' tune, Lipstick on Your Collar. It's a classic. Obviously, everybody's going to know it. And I've got my Connie Francis hairdo at the ready. So
before you start singing, we've got someone called Keith who is watching from North Yorkshire. So hello, Keith. And we'll answer. We've got so much questions coming in, and we'll answer these after the lovely Lena's sung some Connie Francis.
Okay.
Hit it.
I'm hitting it.
They're asking what our teddy bears are called. We'll tell you after.
No, I don't have a name for mine.
Well, you better think fast.
When you left me all alone at the record high, told me you were going out for a soda pop. You were gone for quite a while, half an hour or more. You came back and man, oh man, this is what I saw. Lipstick on your collar, told a tale on you. Lipstick on your collar, said you were untrue. Then your bottom dollar, you and I are through. 'Cause lipstick on your collar, told a tale on you, yeah. It's a bit instrumental for the bears to dance to. You said it belonged to me, made me stop and think. Then I noticed yours was red, mine is baby pink. Who walked in but Mary Jane? Lipstick all a mess. Were you kissing my best friend? Guess the answer's yes. Lipstick on your collar, told a tale on you. Lipstick on your collar, said you were untrue. Bet your bottom dollar you and I are through. 'Cause lipstick on your collar told a tale on you. Boy, told a tale on you. Man, told a tale on you. Yeah, told a tale on you.
Woo! Well done. Wonderful. Oh, I love that song. So good.
I just realised at the very beginning, I was like, I can't sing lying down, but now I can lie back down again.
I mean, that would be very impressive. So, Lena, have you got any plans for Easter? What's going on with the dolls for Easter? Tell everyone.
Well, again, I'm going to eat more food and have some quality time with my family, which is really lovely. But we're also, with the Satin Dolls, we're doing an Easter egg hunt. So on Easter Sunday, everybody's going to be posting an Easter-themed picture of themselves. Every Satin Doll is going to post one. And there's actually an Easter egg hidden in all of the photos. So you've got to go through Instagram, search for Satin Doll, and then lots of different Satin Dolls names will come up. And so if you go through their pictures, give them a follow, give them a like, and when you find the picture, I think you have to repost it and tag it and something. And we're going to pick the winner, and the winner's going to get a special personalized video message, I believe.
Woo. Yeah, if you check out
Easter egg hunt. Easter egg.
Exactly. If you check out the Satin Dolls main Instagram account, you'll be able to see all of the details for the competition. So everyone who's got teddy bears with them, Caroline says, what are your teddy bears' names? So this is quite unoriginal, I'm really sorry, but because he's so big, this is Big Ted. He says hello. And yes, someone said I missed popcorn in my mouth. I did, actually. Can't believe you saw that. Fiona, what's your teddy called?
Caroline is actually my auntie, so hi, Auntie Carrie.
Wonderful.
And I have some other family members on here too. Allie, hi, my cousin. I've had this teddy bear since I was maybe a baby. I don't know if I ever named it really. I don't know. Maybe it was just Teddy. I don't remember. It's been sitting in my room for years.
They're all called Ted. What about you, Poppy? Oh, she's having a so let me guess. That's crazy.
I don't actually have one for him. Maybe Edwin. If anybody thinks of a good name of what to call him, put it in the comments.
Yeah, he looks like quite a fashionable gentleman teddy bear.
Yeah. I feel like it's definitely a boy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're so cute. So let me just see if we've got any other comments coming in. Lorraine says, Cicely, where's your bear? He's got a record player.
I don't have a bear.
You don't have a bear. And Keith says, Lena has cake. He wants in on some of that cake.
Cake?
Lena, what cake
is really good. It's like banana bread.
Ooh.
Oh, I love banana bread.
Cake.
Poppy. Sorry, Poppy. We've got a name come in for teddy bear. Edward from Lorraine. Yeah, quite like Edward. And Sarah says we also have a Big Ted, Bella. Well, Big Teds go all the way around, don't they? Big Teds everywhere. So let's see, who do we have next? We have the wonderful Gia. So Gia, tell everyone where you're from, what you've been up to, and introduce us your song.
Hi guys, it's Gia. I'm in Los Angeles on lockdown. To keep busy, I've been doing a lot of crafting and cooking. I love cooking. I need to get better at baking though. That's something I struggle with. So I'm gonna try to conquer baking. So we'll see. What else? I'm gonna sing Fever, which was originally sung by Lil Willie John in 1956, but most people know the Peggy Lee version. which came out in 1958, and it was her 48th Billboard hit. So I love her. It's a little sassy one, and yeah, it's a great one. So
wonderful.
Hopefully this sounds good.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get the feeling that's so hard to bear. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever. In the morning, fever all through the night. Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever. When you kiss me, fever. When you hold me tight, fever. In the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever. That is something we all know. Fever isn't such a new thing. Fever started long ago. Whoa. Whoa. Heat it up. Romeo loved Juliet. Juliet, she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame. Thou givest fever. When we kiss it, fever. When we inflame in you, fever. I'm a fire, fever. Yeah, I burn for suit.
Woo! Gia, so many comments coming in here.
Great song.
Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, Daddy, oh, don't you dare. He gives me fever. When he kisses, fever. When he holds me tight, fever. I'm his missus, so Daddy, won't you treat him right? Go! Another little dance break. Woo! Now you listen to our story. Here's the point that we have made. We, the dolls, will give you fever. Be it Fahrenheit or centigrade, they'll give you fever. When you kiss them, fever. If you live and learn, fever. Feel you sizzle, what a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I have to say, it's so nice for us all to hear how we all sound individually. Like, we never get to hear you in LA sing on your own, and you don't get to hear us, and
I love it.
it's so cool. Gia, so you've got Audrey says Staddy. We'll learn what Staddy is over here in the UK. Maybe you can explain in a minute. And then we've got Catherine's clapping. Sarah says, Gia, you sound amazing. And Lena too, absolutely stunning. We've got Catherine said, oh my God, goosebumps. And then we've got another name come in, Poppy, Fredbear from Jim.
I like Fredbear.
Fredbear's cute. So, Gia, what is Staddy? Give us a little rundown.
You know, I don't know if I'm the right person to explain this, but I'll try my best. I would ask Roz and Ella because I guess they kind of created the Statty. But basically, I would just explain it as just being fierce and owning who you are. That's Statty, being completely confident in yourself. That's like it's a little word for just confidence and being fierce.
Amazing. We've got Lois who says, "Hey girls, you all look beautiful." Hi Lois. So Gia, when we do live streams as the Satin Dolls, can people send in requests? Like, what can they do that, or will we learn?
Absolutely, yes. So even today, for our pajama party, you can send in requests because we are planning on doing these. I believe every Friday. So this is our first one. So tune in next week for another pajama party and send your request in now, and we can let the dolls know to do your request.
Yeah, and little secret insider, I believe that we are going to have some special guests coming in on our pajama parties who aren't in the Satin Dolls, but they may be very famous people from the 50s. So interesting. You'll have to tune in next time to find out. Lois says, "I love that Lena is eating, girl after my own heart." Yeah. And where are we? Yes, the Satin Dolls have said it came up. So I think Roz was singing. We do a song called "Hey Daddy," and at Christmas we have to sing "Hey Santa." And there was a gig right after Christmas, and she said, "Hey Staddy," and then Daddy was born.
Yes.
Yes. Do we cover new music? Fiona, do we cover new music?
We do occasionally. Sometimes we mash it up with another vintage tune. One of them I can think of is our song Batman, which is a Caro Emerald song. She's a newer artist, but she has a lovely vintage sound. We cover her song, and we have a music video out for the song on our YouTube channel. And at the end, we mash it up with Bootylicious and Hit 'em Up Style. So
yeah.
Cool.
And Cicely, we did a video as well, didn't we, in the UK?
Yeah, we did. Our wonderful Satin Doll Sadie. She filmed the whole thing for us with it was me, you, Bella, and Iris. That was it. So I have to check that out on YouTube as well. Not as glamorous as the big mansion, but I think we made it Statty ourselves.
We tried. All right then. So next up, we have got performing for our pajama party 50s showcase. We have got the wonderful Satin Doll Poppy. Poppy, what are you going to sing for us? And what have you been up to? Where are you from?
Hello guys. So Satin Doll Poppy here. I am from Derby originally. I'm in a little village called Etwall. I'm in the London Satin Dolls and have been since they were created. And I started off as a singer-dancer and then kind of like walked my way over to the singers, and I did track B for a bit, and then I also did track C at Christmas, which is the lower harmony. So
she does
my fingers in lots of different pies. What was the other question?
Well, I'll quickly just say, I think maybe we've got. Oh, someone else says, Lena, you're getting all the comments about food and drink. It says, I love that Lena's drinking her tea. It says, I love that Lena's drinking her tea. What are you drinking? Is it special tea or?
English breakfast tea.
Always. Lovely. Always. One sugar.
Milk.
Very good. Poppy, people are saying, Keith is saying, what music do you listen to relax to?
Oh, to relax. I quite like, there's this band and they're called Scary Pockets, and I don't know if you know them. They do like kind of funk covers of different songs, like pop songs. And if you haven't like listened to them, go and take a look, because it's like the newer funk version of what PMJ does, and they steal some of their singers as well. But yeah, I love riding over the top of that. Scary Pockets.
I'll write it down in our comments. And
I have a friend who plays guitar with them sometimes.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, his name's Adam Levy. He's amazing.
Man, they are like musical geniuses, I swear. I prefer their covers to original songs sometimes. It's crazy.
Wonderful. All right then. Well, Poppy, what are you going to sing for us?
I'm going to sing Orange Coloured Sky.
Oh,
Get down to it.
Song.
We love that song.
Here we go. Let's get the music on. Oh, 2 seconds. There we go. I was walking along, minding my business, when out of an orange-colored sky, flash, bam, alakazam, wonderful you walked by. I was humming a tune, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, flash, bam, alakazam, I gotta look at you. One look and I hail timber, watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in, the bottom fell out, I went into a spin and I started to shout, I've been hit, this is it, this is it. I was walking around just minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of the orange-colored sky. I love a big band to sing to. If only where they were real. One look and I hail timber, watch out for flying glass. 'Cause the ceiling fell in, the bottom fell out, I went into a spin and I started to shout, I've been hit, this is it, this is it. I was walking around just minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. Flash, bam, alakazam, out of the orange-colored, purple stripes, pretty green polka dot sky. Flash, bam, alakazam, goodbye.
Wonderful. Ah, amazing. Poppy, you've had so many comments. I'm just going to read a few of them out.
Yeah.
Devon says, one of my favourites. Jackie says, beautiful, fantastic voice. Thomas says, wow, Poppy, what a voice, love it.
Oh, thank you.
Catherine says, wow, those pipes. She's got some pipes. Lisa said, loving the bear moves. I think all the bears were dancing. Wonderful. All these people loving that song. What made you choose that song?
Oh, it's kind of one of my favorite jazz like songs to sing. It's just really like happy. Yeah.
Wonderful. Yeah, I love a bit of Nat King Cole.
Oh, I love Nat King Cole, yeah.
Fave. So Poppy, what have you been doing to keep busy then?
I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing on the Switch. Yeah, you do. I need to add you as a friend. Come and visit my island. If anybody else plays, please put it in the comments because I will hit you up. I'm obsessed. If anybody doesn't have it, you don't understand. But Gia, you're there with me. Yes. I'm glad, girl.
I feel like lots of people have rediscovered things that they used to do when they were younger and sort of things. I used to love playing The Sims. I don't know if anyone else.
Oh yeah, The Sims 4. All the way.
And everything's half price, so may have re-downloaded The Sims. All right then. So next up we have the wonderful Fiona. So Fiona, tell us what you've been up to and like what you're going to do for us, what you're going to play for us. Look, she's got her guitar.
Yeah.
Just to let you all know, when someone's singing, I'm going to mute you all because we've had some feedback that it works best that way. Or if you mute yourselves. All right, Fiona.
Hi. Hello. First of all, I wanted to say, Poppy, I don't know if you've heard it, but Lady Gaga does a really amazing cover of Orange Colored Sky.
Oh, no way.
Lovely.
Oh, I need
It's
to
on her.
listen to that.
She did it for her Thanksgiving special like a long time ago, but it came out on like a live EP called like A Very Gaga Holiday, and it's so good. And she's like, you know, talking in between takes like a classic jazz lady, being like, I used to sing this at the Oak Room with my buddies. It's so good. Let's see, what was the question? Keeping busy during quarantine. I am a music teacher for preschools and for little kids. So I've been teaching online. That's really fun. Just learning new songs, practicing singing, making some videos, and that's pretty much it. Just trying not to go crazy.
So if anyone sends in any requests, would you be up for learning some requests, maybe to come on again?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
amazing. All right then. Well, what are you going to sing for us then?
I'm gonna sing "Stupid Cupid," also a Connie Francis tune, originally recorded in 1958. And I apologize if I'm like looking up. I have the lyrics on my iPad above me, so
Don't tell anyone.
All right, here you go.
Stupid Cupid, you're from me, God. I like to clip your wrist so you can't fly. I'm in love and it's a crime shame, and I know that you're the one to blame. Yeah, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Can't do my homework and I can't be straight. I meet him every morning, 8:30. I'm acting like a lovesick fool. You even got me carrying your books to school. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. You mix me up a good ride from the very start. And I'll play Robin Hood with somebody else's heart. You got me jumping like a crazy now, and I don't feature what you put down. Well, since the kisses, love and laughs a while, the thing about us is how we find. Yeah, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. You mix me up a good ride from the very start. I go play Robin Hood with somebody else's heart. You got me jumping like a crazy clown, and I don't feature what you're putting down. Well, since the kisses love and live so wild, the thing that bothers me is that I can't find. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me. Hey, set me free. Stupid Cupid, stop picking on me.
Amazing. Fiona, I think this is one of your family members. Andrea says, yes, Fiona, love your voice so much.
Oh, thank you, Andrea. Yes, that's my friend Andrea, also my cousin's girlfriend. So basically, a family.
Family. And Sarah says, Fiona, oh my goodness, what a 50s classic! Insane voice and guitar skills. We can all agree on that. Catherine says, you ladies are crazy talented. Sing it, Fiona.
Thank you. I will sing it.
She's going to do another song for us. We're going to do the rounds and go around for everyone. So yeah, Fiona, what's your favorite thing about being with the Dolls?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd say it's probably a cliche answer, but just the community of women that I've been able to meet. It's so much fun, and I've made some really close friends. And it's just a really supportive community. It's not like catty or weird or anything. Like I've really enjoyed everyone I've gotten to meet and gotten to work with, gotten to sing with, and also getting to connect with the international ladies such as yourself. It's just a really cool community to be a part of. So that's probably my favorite thing.
Thank you. That's a lovely answer. We're getting all the comments. And someone says, hope to see Grace Faye in one of these. That's one of our wonderful dolls. I'm sure she'll be showing her face. And Danny says, yay, brilliant version. Love that song. So I feel like maybe I should do a song now, potentially.
Yes.
And feel free to unmute yourselves if you want to. I'm just gonna. Does anyone want to? I'm gonna show this. Someone can say what it is, if you know who made it. One of our dolls. Woo!
Ooh, okay.
I feel like Rizzo in Greece.
I'm jealous. I want one.
Yes, our wonderful one of
I
our
was just
dolls.
gonna say, going back to Grace, she's doing a live stream tomorrow.
Yes.
A makeup tutorial with Besame Cosmetics. So even though she's not here tonight, tune into the live stream tomorrow. You'll get to see her beautiful face.
Yeah, that is 1 p.m.
It's all about Besame Cosmetics.
That's 1 p.m. in LA and 9 p.m. in the UK. So make sure you check that out. Wonderful. So I'm going to sing a song that we sing as the Satin Dolls. It's going to be weird singing it without my dolls, but it is called Mr. Lee. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes, because at Christmas time we do go Mr. C for Mr. Santa Claus, but this is about a man called Mr. Lee. All right then, let's get the track up. Okay, I'm just going to... There we go. I feel so in control. I've got so many things to do. One, two, three. Oh, look at Mr. Lee. And 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at him jive. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Here comes my sweetie. His name was Mr. Lee. Here comes my sweetie. His name was Mr. Lee. He's the handsomest sweetie that you ever did see. My heart is aching for you, Mr. Lee. My heart is aching for you, Mr. Lee. I love you so, and I'll never let you go. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Here comes Mr. Lee. He's coming for me. Here comes Mr. Lee. He's coming for me. He's my lover boy. Let's jump for joy. Come on, Mr. Lee, and do your stuff. Come on, Mr. Lee, and do your stuff. 'Cause you're gonna be mine till the end of time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at Mr. Lee. And 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at him jive. I need a jive partner. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at Mr.Lee. And 3, 4, 5. Oh, look at him jive. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Oh, Mr. Lee, Mr. Lee. Haha, thank you. All right, let's get my little backing music back on. Oh, very apt for Easter. This song is called The Bunny Hop. Okay, I'm going to unmute some people. Like we should talk. Sarah says, how's Big Ted's swing skills? He's not that great. I'm trying to teach him in isolation. I can't unmute some people because apparently they chose to mute themselves. Bella, you are fire. Thank you. And Sarah says, love it, Bella. Thank you. All right then. Applause, applause. Woo! Thank you so much for everyone watching. Just to let you all know, we are the Satin Dolls. That's with a Z. If you've got any requests for us, we're going to do this every Friday. We're going to have a pajama party. If you're in your pajamas at home, we'd love to see some pictures in the comments. David says, hello from SoCal. from the #1 Satin Dolls fan since their beginnings in 2008. I will drive with you girls once this quarantine is over. I'm really missing Viva. Yeah, were either of you girls supposed to be at Viva, or
No.
the dolls were supposed to perform there, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. And our wonderful Lola has put, yes, David, #1 fan. She must know who he is. So we've got some fun little pajama party quick-fire questions. So I'm going to go round to each of you and ask some quick. So it's, for instance, if like I was talking favorite color, I'd be like black or red, and I'd go red straight away. So the first thing that comes to your head, and maybe whoever's last, maybe Cicely, you can make up one on the top of your head for me.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
All right. So we will start with lovely Lena. Lena.
Oh no.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Always. Okay, Lena. 40s or 50s?
40s.
Oh, she's betraying the 50s slumber party. Gia, are you ready?
Yes.
Pancakes or waffles?
Waffles.
Okay, that was very quick.
Done.
Morning or night person?
Morning.
Oh, I'm definitely not.
I'm jealous.
Fiona,
Yes.
hair flower or hair band?
Hair band, because they're easier to put on.
Love
Y'all know.
Modern music or vintage music?
Oh, that's a tough one. I'll say vintage.
Good answer.
Believe
Poppy, pink lips or red lips?
Red.
Always. Great answer. And, I've got the prop for this one. Pepsi or cola?
Oh, come on, cola.
Yes. All right then. Cicely,
Yes.
pizza or hamburger?
Pizza.
Okay. I thought you'd say that. And then polka dots or stripes?
Ooh, polka dots.
Cool. Have you got any to throw back at me?
Yes. Sunflowers or roses?
Roses.
Diamonds or pearls?
Diamonds, darling. Always diamonds. Wonderful. Just have a look to see who else is. So Sarah says, yes, Lena, chocolate. David, he misses all of the dolls. Aw. And he says, hi, Bob. He must know who Bob is. Poppy, that was so British, it was off the charts. I should have said, okay, let's do a quick round for everyone. Lena, tea or coffee?
Tea.
Gia, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Oh, Fiona, tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Maybe it's American. Poppy, tea or coffee? Cicely, tea or coffee?
I'm like 50-50.
What first thing that comes to your head?
Well, first thing in the morning is a coffee.
Okay, I'm a tea. Poppy and Lena, we're the only teas.
It depends. Like a Thai tea is amazing.
Fine. All right then. So
I'm from Yorkshire, I have to like tea.
yeah, Yorkshire tea is really good, I must say. Danny says all the same answers. So all of our quick fire answers, Danny would have gone with what we went for. Interesting. So we are going to go round and do some more songs for you all. So we're going to go back with who started, and that's Cicely. Cicely, feel free to tell us a little bit about what you do in the dolls and when you started. Have a little chat with us and introduce your next song.
Okay, so I joined the Dolls about a year and a half ago now. It's gone so quickly, I can't believe it. I am track A, so the high part, but I have been known to delve into the low range as well. I've covered track C before as well, so I have quite a big range. I love being in the Dolls, I really do. And this is probably one of my favourite 50s numbers. This is one that we do in the Dolls. This is called Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
Wonderful.
Hopefully, I got to get the track up.
Just to answer this question quickly, David says, "Are you all British and French dolls?" No, American dolls. Give us a wave. There they are. British dolls. Give us a wave. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we could get some French dolls on here too next time.
Cool.
Cicely, go for it.
Thanks. You have to let me know about music.
Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Why do fools fall in love? Why do birds sing so gay? And lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Love is a losing game. Love can't be a shame. I know I'm the fool you see, but that fool is me. Tell me why. Why do they fall in love? I want to jive. Why do birds sing so gay? And lovers await the break of day. Why do they fall in love? Why does the rain fall from up above? Why do fools fall in love? Why do they fall in love? Why does my heart skip the crazy beat before I know it will reach defeat? Tell me why. Why do they fall in love? Why do fools fall in love?
Woo! Wonderful. We had wonderful Princess B says hi. I wonder if she's a real princess.
Hi, Princess.
Hi, Princess. Catherine says, my daughters play this song all the time. They love 50s music.
I love
And
that.
Tony says, nailed it, Cicely. What made you choose that song? Do you really love that song? Or
Oh, well, somebody said here, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. I actually love Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. They do great versions of songs. Goody Goody is another favourite of mine from them. I know that's not them originally, but yeah, they do some amazing songs. So
wonderful.
And I like the way it flips between the vocals, you know, like from I like that bit.
Very cool. Cicely, I've
Yeah.
got a question for you.
I'm very serious.
I'm very serious. I'll do a question that's coming from the audience first, and we can all answer it. Lena touched on this a minute ago. Make sure I've unmuted everyone. Keith says, you're all sitting. Is it harder to sing sitting?
Yeah, that particular song actually is quite hard to sing. I suddenly thought halfway through, I was like, wow, sit up a little bit.
Well, Lena was laying on her tummy earlier and decided no.
I think you need a relaxed stomach to be able to like sing.
Yeah.
And standing gives you a good grounding, and it feels like you can perform it more. Whereas if you're sitting, the energy is kind of lost where you're sat.
Yeah.
But you can deliver it if you have a good posture and you're able to release your belly when you breathe. But
Fiona, do you feel like you have to sit down when you play guitar, or do you like standing up?
I mean, I have a lot of gigs where I have to stand as well, and then some where I sit. If I'm performing for a long time, even though like technique-wise it is better to stand, I'd rather sit like when I'm doing like 4-hour jazz gigs. Like I'm like, I'm gonna sit on a stool because that's a long time to stand. So it kind of depends. But I mean, technique-wise, it is better to be standing.
Well, before we move on, Cicely, I've just got a little question for you. If you could go to any concert in the 1950s, who would it be to go to see?
Well, funnily enough, we sort of touched on this like a few weeks ago. You shared a little Elvis video.
Yeah.
And I said I would be one of those screaming fangirls. Like I would absolutely be that girl. I'd be going crazy. I think he's probably the most best looking 50s guy out there. Jesus, like
until he started wearing the catsuit jumpsuit things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Elvis is my heartthrob. So
yeah. I won't give too much away, but we might hopefully have some special 50s guests like that coming on at some point in the near future on our 50s Friday slumber parties.
I'll be there screaming.
Yeah. All right then. So Lena, we're gonna have another song sung by you now. So again, feel free to tell us about sort of like what you do with the dolls and when you started, and introduce your next song.
So I am in the London SATIN Dolls, and I have been with the London troupe since it began. I think 3 years ago we started in the UK. So from the very beginning, and I'm a track A as well. So singing all the soprano lines, but I also do musical theatre, and I've just come back from being a cat in Cats the Musical, and I was singing all the alto lines in that show, and it was really weird because I was like, oh, I'm not used to singing the alto harmonies, but it was really nice to do that. So yeah, and the next song, it's another Connie Francis song because I'm obsessed with her, and I chose it because I feel like she's the ultimate 1950s girl power kind of woman, and this song is like the 1950s version of Little Mix's Shout Out to My Ex. So I think that's what this is.
I love that analogy. Just quickly, we've had a comment come in saying, love Elvis the pelvis. Absolutely. And Sarah says, good job Bella can mute with all of Cicely's screaming, and I'm assuming that's for Elvis.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was just laughing at. Sorry, I felt so rude. I had to unmute because I was literally read the comment and I was bursting out laughing, and then laughing at Lena, but I wasn't. Sorry.
Unfortunately, Lena doesn't have Elvis hidden there, do you?
No.
Unfortunately.
No, I don't. Sorry.
But she's going to sing us a wonderful, her second song. So go for it, Lena. There we go.
Sorry now. Sorry now. Whose heart is aching for breaking each vow? Who's sad and blue? Who's crying too? Just like I cried over you. Right to the end, just like a friend, I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way, now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now. Right to the end, just like a friend, I tried to warn you somehow. You had your way, I'm glad that you're sorry now.
Ooh, wonderful. Ah, that was beautiful. It's nice to have because I feel like 50s music is known to be so like upbeat, and it's nice to have like a ballad, isn't it? Wonderful. Ron says, this is fun, great singing. He also said, so earlier on I played a song called The Bunny Hop, and he says, when I was in 6th grade in 1960, our class took ballroom dance lessons, and the piano player for our class was named Leonard, I don't know how to say that, Orlett, and he wrote The Bunny Hop.
Wow.
How cool is that? I know. And Jim says, that was lovely, Lena.
Thank you.
Wonderful Marcia says, oh, you've all been glorious. Ezra's loved being serenaded to sleep. That's her little baby.
Aww, give her
We
a
love-
kiss, Mama.
We love Marcia. We love you, Mars. Wonderful. Lena, I'm sure I have a question here for you somewhere. Oh, yes. Oh. What song describes your quarantine experience best? Oh. Or maybe what have you been listening to if you can't answer that?
I've been listening to the musical Hades Town.
Oh, lush.
And I listened to the whole thing like straight through, and it's like 2.5 hours. And it's like a sing through musical.
Wow.
And I think in normal life, probably don't have time to listen to like the soundtrack of a musical beginning to end. So I would definitely recommend people to do that, not just with Hades Town, with any musical. It's amazing to listen to like the whole recording of it.
Yeah.
I probably should have said something a bit more vintage, but
no,
listen to a vintage musical all the way through.
It's good for our wonderful friends and fans to learn a bit more about us individually. And so, guys, let us know if you've got any questions. We'd be happy to answer them. Drop them in the comments, and any requests for next time. So, next up, we have the lovely Gia with her second song. So again, Gia, feel free to tell us a little bit about what you do in the Dolls, when you started, and your next song.
Of course. Yes, so I have been in the Dolls since a little over a year now, a year and a couple months. And it's been amazing. Gotten to do lots of gigs, traveling, and I'm a track B, which means we sing the middle part, mezzo soprano, or mezzo, yeah. And my next song is by Mr. Bobby Darin. And yeah, since all the beaches are closed right now, we're gonna do a little Beyond the Sea.
Wonderful. Alison just says the Queen of the 1940s ball has just signed on. I'm not quite sure who that is. If any of you LA dolls know who that is and can shout out to them, Fiona, shall I unmute you? There we go.
Is she talking about Roz?
Oh, I don't know. Are you talking about Roz? She said the Queen of the 1940s ball. Interesting. Gia, what was your favorite show you've ever done?
My favorite show was the 1940s ball. Yeah, that was my first traveling gig, which yeah, Lola knows I don't like flying, but I would do it for that show. It's an amazing venue. Several thousands of people there, all in vintage. You feel like you have just been like transported into the 1940s, and it's beautiful. Wow. They do it twice a year.
Amazing. So you're going to sing a bit of Beyond the Sea.
Let's go Beyond the Sea, ladies.
Well, Cicely and I live right by the seaside.
I'm so jealous.
Oh.
All right. Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sand and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, He's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high and straight to his arms, I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the stars. It's near beyond the moon. I know beyond the doubt, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea. And never again I'll go sailing. This is where the lovely Satin Doll Tapper would take over and, yeah, tap away.
He said one of my favorite tunes ever. So smooth.
Me too. So beautiful.
And Jackie says you have a wonderful voice.
Oh, thank you. I know beyond the doubt, my heart will lead me there soon. We'll meet, I know we'll meet beyond the shore. We'll kiss just as before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea. And never again I'll go sailing. No more sailing, so long sailing, bye bye sailing. I want to go to the beach.
Gorgeous voices at the end there.
Oh, yeah. I loved your version of that. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I was going to ask you what was your favorite gig, but obviously you've now answered that. So I just thought of something else. So what would you like to do? What's the first thing you'd like to do when all of this sort of madness in the world is over?
Ooh. Let me think. Just like hang out with friends and see the Satin Dolls again. Honestly, like it's the social thing that I miss so much. The Sunday rehearsals. Yeah, just get out, be with friends, be with your people you love.
It's tough, isn't it? It's really tough.
But thank God we have this, we can do our these kind of things that we're doing. It's so fun to get to chat with everybody.
We've had lots of questions actually come in about food. I think it was Sarah said, what's your favorite lockdown snack? And Martin says, what's your favorite lockdown food? So I'll go around to each of us. So Gia, what's your favorite go-to lockdown?
Maybe like cheese and crackers.
Oh, Lena, what's your favorite lockdown food? She's
sorry.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't hear. It cut out when you said my name.
Honestly, but the slumber party.
I was gonna say the same thing. I'm vegan, and Mum stocked up on loads of vegan cheese, and I haven't had it for such a long time, and I'm so happy. Just like cheese and pickle on a cracker is everything.
Wonderful. Cicely, what's your favorite snack, quarantine snack?
Well, we've discovered, I don't know if you guys know of him in the States, is Jamie Oliver, the chef?
Well, obviously we do, no.
Well, he's doing some great snack and lunch ideas, like just from stuff that should be in your cupboards, like stock. And he's filming them all from his home, so he's doing the recipes while he's in quarantine himself. And he did this like quesadilla recipe where he's basically chucked all these vegetables in the middle of these 2 flour wraps. And then you just put it in with a load of cheese and whatever you want. It's so easy, but whatever's left in your fridge or whatever, and then you just fry it in the pan for a couple of minutes on each side, and it creates a quesadilla, and it's like melted cheese goodness. It's like amazing. So my new favorite thing.
Fiona, what about you? What's your go-to snack to eat?
Ooh, well, I live with my parents, and my mom is an amazing cook. So anything she makes is delicious. She makes like really good spaghetti, Japanese food, anything. Tacos. Is
she watching? Is this why?
She might still be watching. She was watching the video. She wasn't watching.
Poppy, what about you? What's your favourite snack?
Oh, just any Cadbury's chocolate. Anything Cadbury's.
You are a girl after my own heart. I've probably
Bella.
Yeah, chocolate. Especially Cadbury's chocolate. It's just my favourite. Sarah says, sadly run out of cheese and crackers now.
Oh, no.
Ryder, before we go on to Poppy singing a song, we may as well answer these questions while they're here. Someone said, so Keith said, let's maybe do it like a quick fire again. So do you prefer large or small gigs? Lena? Large or small?
I can't quick fire that question.
No, you can't. I realise that.
How about this absolutely massive gig last summer, and it was the biggest stage I've ever been on in my life.
You and Poppy.
Where was it, Poppy?
In Portsmouth. It's for the 75th anniversary of the D-Day London.
D-Day. So it was incredible. Like, it's the biggest stage I've ever been on, and it was absolutely wild. But then like really small, like intimate gigs where you kind of like are really close to the audience and you can really feel their energy. I love that as well. Like, I can't decide.
Yeah. I was going to say, Poppy and I actually did a very intimate gig, didn't we? A very gig, and this is like a complete other end of the spectrum. So sometimes us, like Satin Dolls, perform thousands of people, and then sometimes Poppy and I performed like a little Christmas concert at a care home in London for about 7 or 8 people, wasn't it? Tiny little audience, but they all sung along with us. And I think sometimes I get more nervous when it's intimate, small settings like that. Good question. Daniel says, I'm with Poppy and Bella. I'm a chocoholic. And Louis says, Cadbury, you all deserve champagne truffles. And then Steve says, Hotel Chocolat is the best, or Lind. We could go on talking about chocolate. So Poppy, what are you going to sing for us next?
I'm going to sing You Don't Own Me by Leslie Gore.
Ooh. Oh, wonderful.
Should I stick it on now then? Yeah.
Go for it, yeah.
It's very loud. You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. And don't tell me what to do. And don't tell me what to say. And please, when I go up with you, don't put me on display, 'cause you don't own me. Don't try to change me in any way. You don't own me. Don't tie me down, 'cause I'd never stay. I don't tell you what to say. I don't tell you what to do. So just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young, and I love to be young. I'm free, and I love to be free. To live my life the way I want. To say and do whatever I please. you don't own me. Oh, and don't tell me what to do, and don't tell me what to say, and please, when I go out with you, don't put me on display. I don't tell you what to say, and I don't tell you what to do, to just let me be myself. That's all I ask of you. I'm young, and I love to be young. Oh, I'm free, and I love to be free. We love a fade out.
Amazing. Well done. Martin says Poppy is owning this song.
Oh, thank you.
And we've still got about 10 comments coming in just about chocolate.
It's more important. Let's put priorities aside and just like eat some. You know?
Poppy's even eating chocolate now. Lorraine says, Poppy, that was lovely. And she says, great entertainment, dolls. And Danny says, Poppy's got the soul. Wonderful singing.
Oh, thank you, Danny.
Quick question for you, Poppy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any funny dolls stories or funny backstage stories to tell us? I was going to ask what your favourite gig was, but I feel like we've sort of spoken a lot about gigs. So maybe try and tie that in. If you had a favourite gig or like a funny gig moment or anything like that.
Funny? Not necessarily funny.
You had a very last-minute gig moment, didn't you?
Say again?
You had a very last-minute gig moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So the one that I did with Lena in Portsmouth, we found out about that gig in the afternoon, and it was that night, that gig. And we were trying to get a trio together, and I'd just come back from Germany from doing the job over there for a year. And I'd not done any rehearsals with the Dolls for a very, very long time. And it just so happened that I was available for it, but I was in Derby, not London. And I was just like, is there any way I can get down? There wasn't any trains, and my mum and dad, bless them, drove me all the way down to Portsmouth, like 4 hours. And I met Lena there. We had two Dolls singers, and who else was there?
Iris.
Iris, that's it. I can't think of a doll name. Yeah, and we had a beautiful time on the most massive stage, and I feel so blessed to have been able to perform on such a massive scale. It was a great coming back to the Dolls moment. It was like a gorgeous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Another question that's just come in. What are your plans for tomorrow?
I've got a singing lesson.
Have you? What about Gia? Have you got any special plans for tomorrow or this weekend? Or
gonna be sleeping and cooking, staying in, watching Game of Thrones.
Anything exciting, or what are you up to?
I've got another live stream going on tomorrow, and then I'm definitely going to be tuning into Miss Grace Faye for her little is it a makeup tutorial? But it's for the Better Men Cosmetics, isn't it? So I'm excited to see all of those.
And Lena, have you got any special plans for the Easter weekend, or just chilling? Just chilling.
The same as everybody else, really. Yeah. I mean, tuning into the Satin Doll live streams.
Yeah, this is probably a great opportunity. I'll come to the wonderful Fiona in a minute. But just to let you all know, so we're doing live streams all the time. So Saturday, Gia's got to go somewhere. Saturday, we have wonderful Savannah, who is a dancer from London. And she is doing a ballet fit stretch and tone class. That's 10 a.m. LA and 6 p.m. UK. I think Gia might be going to get her dog. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get really excited if she is. And then Iris, who we were talking about, who sings with Lena and Poppy quite a lot, she's doing a tiki night. No one's going to listen now, are they? Iris is doing a tiki night tomorrow. That's 11:30 LA and 6 p.m. UK. Who is that little one?
This is Milo. He's a satin dog.
I love the red headband bandana.
Yeah.
Ah,
He
wonderful.
won't stay here though. If like he hears noise, he'll just walk away. He's over it. He's not
And then
interested.
we have Lana and the makeup Besame pinup tutorial that is at 1 p.m. LA, 9 p.m. UK. Then Sunday, oh, who loves a bit of Disney? I love Disney.
Me.
Who got Disney Plus? I bought Disney Plus. Yeah. So wonderful Ivy, she is doing a Disney sing along, and that's 12 p.m. LA on Sunday and 8 p.m. UK. Then finally on Sunday we have Ella and her uke, and that is at 2 p.m. LA and 10 p.m. UK. I feel like we need a TV Times out there. There's so many things going on. Can't keep up. So Fiona, what are you up to? Anything special this weekend? And sort of what are you going to do for us next as well?
Well, tomorrow I'm actually a part of a live stream music festival.
Are you?
Yeah, it's on this live streaming app called Live It. I'm a streamer with them, and they're doing a whole festival. We just got featured in LA Weekly and stuff. It's gonna be really fun. So I'm doing a short set on there. That's at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Cool.
So tomorrow, and then Monday is my birthday. So getting ready for that.
Happy birthday on Monday.
Thank you.
Before you sing us a song, Poppy, who have you got there?
Oh, this is Socks. SOX, Socks. Hey.
I love how Socks also has a red accessory on. It's like the Satin Dogs know.
That's so cute.
Oh, Socks is chilling. He's loving life. Everyone is going crazy for the dogs. Woof woof. So cute. Ah, Poppy, nice doggy. Cute doggies. All the dog comments. Fiona, are you going to serenade us with another song?
I am, yes. Just
what are you going to play for us?
Guitar,
Get her guitar. Let's see if Socks stays for the whole performance.
Do you mind if I put in here?
I'm going to do a very famous song by Bill Haley and his Comets called Rock Around the Clock. And some say it's the first ever rock and roll song to be released. Although people debate that. But in my rock history class at school, that's what they said it was. So, yeah, Rock Around the Clock. I perform this song like at least once a week because I do it in my kids' classes and kids' parties and stuff, and they love it. So this is Rock Around the Clock. 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. I gotta rock around the clock tonight. Put the glad bags on and join me home. We're gonna have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, 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 it's what they like. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, 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 it's what they like. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 5, 6, and 7, we'll be right at 7. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, 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 it's what they like. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I will go as strong as so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, 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 it's what they like. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool up then start rocking around the clock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, 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 it's what they like. Gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Well done. Amazing. Fiona, so like when did you learn how to play guitar? How long have you played guitar for?
Let's see. For like 14 years.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the years. Wow, amazing. I don't know about you, but I feel like lots of people are trying to find things to do and learn to do during quarantine, and guitar is actually on my list.
Ah.
So I'll have to message you for some tips. It really hurts my fingers. I don't know how to get through the pain.
Yeah, well, you start to get like calluses, and they look pretty gross, but it's actually a good thing because it's kind of like strengthening like the skin on your fingers, and then the more calluses you get, the more like used to it your fingers get.
You're a trooper.
It does hurt at first.
Wow.
Hi, Augie.
Everyone's saying hello. You girls are amazing. Sarah says, Danny says, rocking it. In such esteemed company, the whiskey has got to come out. I can't pronounce your name. It looks like you might be Italian. I'm not quite sure.
Paralugi.
Yeah. Oh, go on, Poppy. Go for it.
Paralugi.
Very cool. So Keith says, so you started playing guitar when you were 5?
Well, I'm gonna be 24. So.
Oh, wonderful. Well, again, happy birthday for Monday. So, dolls, how has this slumber party been? It's been so much fun on my part.
Thank
you so much, Bella, for hosting.
Thank you.
We'll definitely do it again every single Friday while we are all in lockdown/quarantine. Guys, if you would like to send us requests, please send them in. We'll learn them for next week. We're going to have dolls from all over, across both continents. Yoshi says hello from Tokyo, and Eric is watching from YouTube. Hi, Eric on YouTube.
Eric.
So Grace Faye says you all look gorgeous. Grace, well, you're going to look gorgeous. You always do tomorrow on your tutorial. We all can't wait to check that out. So I feel like I might close off with one of our favourite songs that we all love to sing. I can speak for all of us on this, I think. It's a great end of set number, and we were inspired to perform it because we perform it with our wonderful jive basses that we sing with a lot. They are streaming every night as well, so make sure you check them out. So I'm going to finish off with I Want You to Be My Baby. This is one of those ones where we should stand up. Should have thought about that.
Oh, man.
Once I've sung this, we'll all just have a little goodbye and thank you. Right, let's see if this is going to play.
Let's go down. Okay.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm trying to
get the right track.
I had the right track, but it just wasn't the right person singing. I was supposed to sing. Girls, does anyone want to quickly just say, reminder again, what videos we can show people online, what we've been doing at the moment? Poppy, do you want to go for it? Tell them about what we've got on YouTube.
Oh, well, we have just done a new cover of oh my gosh, I'm not very good at this, am I?
You can do it.
We did We All Meet Again, which is really quite funny how we recorded it before the Queen did her speech and talked about the song being so fitting for what we're going through right now. So if you want to go and check that out, like, we have dolls from all over the world that have done that video, and you can see all their faces pop up and where they come from. And we also did a cover, was it Apple Tree?
Accentuate the positive.
Accentuate the puzzle tree.
Yeah.
Accentuate the
puzzle tree.
I'm great on the spot. I should do lives more often. This is why
I love it. I mean, everyone has to do an embarrassing moment on a live. I rewind it back to the beginning. I genuinely dropped popcorn. Don't know where it's gone. Somewhere. All right, then. I'm going to finish off with I Want You to Be My Baby. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Yes, the beauty of a live broadcast. Yes, we can't all go perfectly. Accentuate the positive, Poppy, someone says. All right, let's see if this is the right track. It will be very funny if it's not. Sarah's laughing at Puzzle Tree. Is this the right one? I want you. I want you to. I want you to be. I want you to be my baby. Will you? Will you please? Will you please tell? Will you please tell me that you're gonna be my baby? Listen to your mama and you never will regret it. Cause if anybody wonders, you can tell them that I said it. The only thing I know is that I never can forget you. I belong for you, baby, ever since the day I met you. Got you where I want you and I'm never gonna let you get away from me. Do what I tell ya, I'm the girl for you. And so you better start your face. If you ever lose my love, you know you never can replace that thing. It's time for you to start giving me some loving. Cause I'm caring or taught you as hot and another. Time for you to give me just a little bit of loving. Baby, hold me tight and do as I tell you. I want you. I want you to. I want you to be. I want you to be my baby. Will you? Now will you please? Will you please tell? Will you please tell me that you're gonna be my baby? Listen to your mama and you never will regret it. Cause if anybody wonders, you can tell them that I said it. The only thing I know is that I never can forget you. I've been longing for you, baby, ever since the day I met you. Got you where I want you and I'm never gonna let you get away from me. Do what I tell ya, I'm the girl for you. And so you better start to face. If you ever lose my love, you know you never can replace the things. Time for you to start giving me some loving. Cause I'm caring, I touch you, it's hot and another. Time for you to give me just a little bit of loving, baby. Hold me tight and do as I tell you. I want you. I want you to. I want you to be. I want you to be my baby. Yeah. Woo! Thank you. Grace says, go back home. And Grace says, Gia's face. I nearly cracked up. Gia, you're like this, right close to the camera. And I nearly cracked up laughing. Oh, I'm going to see if we've still got this slumber party song to play us out. I don't think I do. Oh, dear. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to please leave us some requests, send us a message on Facebook, and we'd love to see you all again soon. Jim says you're all fabulous, but Lena has a style of her own. Aww.
Aw.
Beautiful. And Daniel says, this is the song that made me follow you, dolls. I heard Bella singing it at the Fringe Festival in 2018. Wonderful. I remember that very, very dearly. So, dolls, let's all give a big wave and blow some kisses and goodbye.
Bye.
Stay safe and stay at home. Lots of love. There we go.